Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to announce that I finally played an endgame and I did not blunder stalemate at the end. And this game, there is a lot to learn, especially if you're around the 1200 ELO. This is a beautiful game and I'm very proud of it. And there's so much to learn here. Let's get into the game. Okay. So this is a Vienna. This is what I play in this channel. Uh, this is the only opening I know is white. So if you see me play as white, you're gonna see me play Vienna. Okay, so D3, defending the center. Okay, and then F4. So this idea right here is you undermine this pawn and you allow your knight to get out. You can castle, and it allows for your dark square bishop to take, which happens in the game. And now I am totally winning here because I have a complete development, lead in development. That is. Stockfish says the position is equal, but look, his look at all his pieces. I have all my pieces out, and his pieces are just chilling. So, castle. Okay, my opponent plays a6, and then we trade knights. So he attacks my light squared bishop, and I trade over here. So what I saw the idea was is that it would just double his pawns up, and I'd be able to just continue developing. So position still equal according to Stockfish. He plays f5, attacking my pawn, but I saw a better idea. So Stockfish wants me to just attack the bishop straight away, but I saw that I could just trade the bishops and get my knight to a very nice square over here, attacking the king, and then also threatening a fork on both his queen and rook he let me take. So he defends with his rook, I take his bishop, and then I attack his knight. So this is where things get a little interesting. Not really, but I could have played a little better and I could have maintained my advantage. So we're going to go over the mistakes that I made. Um, right here, I played c3. The better move would have been to just give my king an escape square, but this is actually an idea that happens um, later on that actually kind of almost ruins my chances. So I should have played it now. And now I play rook a to e1. So I saw that I was going to lose my pawn no matter what. So I figured I would just bring my rook to a complete open file. He takes my pawn, we exchange, and then the better move would have been to just play queen takes here, but I attack his queen, and then he slides over to attack my queen, and I should have traded here honestly, but it's okay to just take the pawn. So I take the pawn, and I also attack his rook and threaten check at the same time. So we exchange rooks. Then I give check because I saw over here if he played queen to e1, it would have been checkmate, and I saw that. So I was winning completely. All right. I have 4 pawns over here against his 3. The best move would have been to just trade the queens and end it. But this is where now I play h3, which gives my king the escape square. So there's no mate threats, but that's too late. And he takes my pawn, and then now the game is just equal yet again. So it's like, all right, what do you do now? You got it's literally completely equal. How do you overcome this? All right. So check. I could have played for a draw, but I said no. I could give check and take the pawn. But my opponent did not play correctly. He could have also played for a draw too. The position's so equal that we could have either done the same thing, but I said, no, no, no. We're playing for a win. We don't play for draws here. So check, 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 check. And then he takes my pawn, and now I'm like, all right, I had enough. It's time to trade the queens. So we do. We trade the queens. Now positions get again equal, but I'm like, all right, playing for a win, playing for a win. Let's go. So I see that I have a pass pawn. Okay. And now it's like I'm going for it. But I realize I'm too slow. I can't catch up. So he takes my pawn, and the better move here would have been to just trade the pawns over here. But my opponent allows me to get opposition on his king, and I'm able to take his pawns. So check this out. This is called the king force field. That's what I call it. All right. If you have any, you can't speak. If you have two kings versus each other, just imagine there's a force field around your king, and the other king cannot get in that field. So as long as you are opposing the king and you're ahead of him, he can't get close. And this is how I won. He can't catch up and he can't get through my field. So I'm way too fast, and I end up taking his pawns. Right, and this is the decisive moment. I remember I physically took a deep breath. I was like, okay, I normally lose here. If I play the wrong moves, I'm gonna mess this up. But there's no way to lose this position because my king is able to make the red carpet for the pawn. So he can't get in. There's nothing you could do. The better move would have been to just push the pawn now. But I promote, I make a queen, and the game's over. He resigns because it would have been mate in 2 moves. So there you have it. I was finally able to do it. Unlike the video I posted yesterday where I played an outstanding comeback and I got very nervous under time pressure and I lost the game because the king touched the corner and I got my queen way too close and the game stalemated. It was very, very rage inducing, but I learned from that and I was like, okay, not today, Satan, not today. And that's today's video. Hope you guys learned something. If you like my style of teaching, please like and subscribe. There's more to come. I post a video every day. So till tomorrow, peace out and TTFN. Ta ta for now.